You're live, yes. Good morning, everybody. I see something in here. Oopsie. Oh, yeah, I want to do this. Good morning. How is everybody? That community of love? Yes, doing wonderful, doing great. Thank you. I don't know where are you from. If you would like to share, I'm from. I'm not from California. My background is Mexican. Um, but I live in California for the last 27 years, and it's so beautiful. We still been having very cold weather and raining. A little bit about my home I want to share with you. It's like we don't. I don't like the heater, so we put a jacket, we put sweats, some warmers, a blanket when we're sitting down. And when we go to sleep, we have a cozy blanket. Thank you, God, for providing everything that we need. So I'm fixing a blanket right now. Anyway, that's why I'm sometimes I move like um, too much. But anyways, I can deal with it with cold weather because you can cover yourself, layers of clothes, t-shirts, light jacket, heavy jacket. I don't know how to deal with a heater, with the heat. I'm sorry. I born in Mexico City, and I grew up in a beautiful city of Merida, Yucatan, which is super, super, super hot and humid. I don't know how I survived for just many years, but I did. Anyways, never was easy, and until today, I don't know how to do it. Um, so I'm going to Hawaii tonight. So next Monday, I apologize if I cannot show up next Monday. I will try, but it's my traveling day, so I'm not sure. I'm gonna go for three reasons. One is to see one of our very best friends that we met in, I believe, in our first 6 months in the United States. So we became family. So I'm very, very, very excited to see the family out there. To talk about my book, From Gloom to Bloom, and to promote my um, workshop, The Way to Strong Relationships. We start in April. Don't forget that it's 4 live sessions, and we're gonna give content, coaching, and questions and answers. Everything for $97. It's less than a cup of coffee and a croissant in any coffee shop. So I hope you can sign up for that. And if you want my book, it's in Amazon's, or you can ask me, and I send it to you. After I can give you the link also, so you can order your book. Anyways, that's my name is Lilia Ackerman. I a transformational relationship master coach. And why I'm the queen of relationships, and why I am the queen of relationship, because my relationships were not always what it is now. I mean, love relationship, family, um, my world, my self relationship. It was just a disaster. It was a chaos. That's a better word. All times is on the past, doesn't belong in this space anymore. And not just, it was a shift from gloom to bloom. I can say that because my book is titled that Seven Essentials Keys to Your Ravishing Life. So that's what I experienced in today, a ravishing life. A ravishing life is a little more astonishing because, I mean, it's light but with a spark. I believe that healthy, long relationship is for every single one human in this world. I was reading Genesis this morning, and since the beginning of the world, God wanted to have a relationship with us. I found this dialogue very beautiful when he's talking with Abraham, and Abraham is talking with him like he was talking like a like a friend. That was so beautiful to read that. So relationship is from the beginning of the world, and also as a human, we are meant to be together, to mingle with each other. We are not to be um, isolated. Nothing like that is to be. Um, Let me see. Last week we talked about the meaning of relationship. So that's what we are to restore each other, to help each other, iron sharpen iron, to be a better person. So when we are among people, go to work, family, that's what we are creating a stronger relationship. When we do that, we are fulfilling part of our life in this world, and we are going to experience a brighter life. So that's why I'm able to sustain that transition, that transformation. I'm able to stay there. I experience things that I ever never experienced before. Um, Being in love with my honey for almost 12 years, and be able to argue. You know, we have good fights, but at the end of our fights, we laugh. We really laugh, big laugh. And the conversation that I have with my daughters, with my grandkids, um, practically wherever I go. There's always, things, but I'm able to back up immediately. Like I know to be before, even if the flight doesn't say good morning to me, I was crying. That it was bad. It was so sick. It was very toxic, unhealthy. Uh, but everything changed when I decided to look what was happening in me. Actually, it was God's invitation. But thank you, God, because you invited me to see within myself. And then since I did that, um, things change. Things not rapidly, because I can say rapidly, but slowly but surely, I start taking my relationship in a different level. Okay, that's everything about me. And let's talk about what is the main pillar of relationship: love, commitment, communication, trust. All of them are important. But the pillar number one is commitment. Not everybody is ready for commitment. Not everyone. That's why you see you can start, dating somebody if you're single, and you have fun, and you have, the butterflies in your stomach, and feel happy, and oh, the rainbow is every day in there, and you can't wait to talk to that person. But how long it lasts? You know, along the way, somebody wants to get to a different level, and what is that? It's commitment. And maybe the person, you see the flaws, but regardless that you see the flaws, you know everything about that person, you decide, you know what? I see, I, I am committed to spend the rest of my life with this person. I am. Which when we say that I am is very powerful, because since you're taking responsibility, commitment to no matter what, I'm committed in this relationship. With our children, I mean, the commitment of take care of the well-being of that child, to provide love, to provide an environment with a family environment, That's your commitment when you bring a child. Unfortunately, we bring a child because we want to hold our husband, because I want to feel better, because I want to be a mother. I mean, but why is that? That's a commitment, and that's part of commitment is the well-being of the child. To a loving environment, not just a house, a home. Provide meals, education. Yeah, there is time, and but this is so powerful because through this relationship, through this family, through this commitment, you are getting stronger. You are getting resilient. Your personality is being shaped. Isn't that wonderful? You come back from work, you might be tired, and you have to have a conversation with your little one, to read a book, to talk. How was school? What are you thinking? What is in your little heart? You know, all of these things. I remember when I was a single mom, I was working part time and a full time job. But if my daughters have a question, it doesn't matter how late, how tired I was. I was sure that I was going to answer that question. The day after, one day, my daughter had a question and it was late. It was almost 11. I remember I was so tired that I leaned against the wall, and my daughter wanted to know more. So I went down and down and down against the wall until I was sitting on the floor, just leaning because I was so tired. But I remember that day like it was yesterday. And you know what? If I have to do it again, I will. Because that moment, that conversation, it means a lot to her and it means a lot to me. And the day after, I have to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning because my shift starts at 5. So I have to get up at 6. I'm sorry. But I have to get up at 4, prepare my lunch because first, I didn't like to go in a fast food restaurant. I find out that in my first month in the United States, I don't like fast food until today. I can't do fast food. So I have to prepare my lunch. My lunch was normally the food from the previous day, and I had to walk not for too long, but it was about the walking. It was about 10 minutes in the dark because in United States a bus pass a certain time, and if you miss that bus in the area where I was living, it was every hour. So I couldn't afford to miss 1 minute because I miss it. I cannot be late to work because they fire you. So regardless, that was gonna happen. I enjoy every conversation with my daughters. And anyways, so that's the well-being with your partner. You know, when you get into argument, that commitment that you make is going to help you to overpass whatever problem arise, whatever issue. Together, they're going to find a way to deal with it. And of course, who wants to do that? Then when in this early stage of dating, you say, you know what? I think I'm looking for something else. I think this is not what I thought. I think why? Because they are afraid of commitment. So they just want to feel the butterflies. Which, don't take me wrong, when you're in a long relationship, you're gonna feel the butterflies because that spark can be alive. I feel that spark when I see my husband. When I see my honey, I feel the spark. I feel the butterflies. I feel the rainbow. When I just look at his face, when he's laying down, when he's cooking, when I don't know, I can feel it. So you can feel it too. That's years later, you have the commitment and the butterflies. In a short relationship, it's not commitment. It is something that called um, intuition. Infatuation is temporary, is the rush of having sex, the rush of adrenaline, but that's it. And then go to the next one and go to the next one. But every time you're going to feel more lonely because that commitment, you're not being shaped, iron, sharpened, iron. You're not being sharpened by anybody. Being alone is no challenge. It's no challenge your life. It's no challenging your the areas you're not able to see the areas that you need to work on. Being with somebody is a great challenge to know your true personality, your true weaknesses, your true what is behind, what is inside in you, what is triggering you, what your partner is saying, what your parents are saying, what your children are talking about you, what is triggering you. So this is my invitation. Commitment is something that is gonna spiral the rest. Respect, trust, communication, love is gonna spiral everything. And love, part of love is commitment. So you can the commitment is gonna help you to build the other ones, because relationship is a daily basis. Daily basis. You that commitment is going to help you to have better communication, to find that respect. And remember, nothing moves if you don't start with yourself. So if you don't respect yourself, you're going to find a partner that is not going to respect you. But that's different subject. I just wanted to know that, remind you about that. So you have to be, even if you are in a relationship, it will be good to, if you are experiencing lack of respect, lack of trust, and all of this stuff in your relationship, to find a coach like me that can guide you, and you can work in yourself to see if that issue, that thing that you're feeling, is coming from you or is coming from your partner. So it's good always to check yourself, always, because almost 99.9% you're gonna find that is in you. So that's a great invitation, because you can spend hours and days and years trying to change somebody, and the person never is going to change. So you're going to end frustrated, because the only person that you can change is yourself. The moment that they say, I would like to know what is happening in me, I want to know, why am I feeling this way? Why me? Okay, so that's everything for today. Simple, because life is about simplicity. The less you travel light, not heavy, the better experience you're going to have in life. The life is simplicity. We make it complicated. Relationships are very beautiful, and are not that complicated. So find out why, if you haven't experienced a resilient relationship, get curious. Call me, email me, text me, whatever you want. I'm available for you, and to have a meaningful conversation with you about your relationships. Okay? Don't forget to sign up for the workshop. It will start on April 5th at 11 o'clock Pacific time. Okay? So this is everything for today. Remember, love more, forgive more, See you next Monday. Next Monday is in English, in Spanish. Next Monday is in Spanish. And see you in 2 weeks. I will be here in California. Okay? Bye.